Bendigo. Gold country. You don't have to dig deep to find treasure here, like the Grace Kelly Style Icon Exhibition, or the city's rich Chinese heritage, including Sun Lun, the world's largest imperial Chinese dragon, which will feature at the annual Bendigo Easter Festival. It's Labor Day weekend and we're here for another golden offering, the annual McKagan Dakin Air Conditioning Bendigo International Madison. The bikes weren't the only racing machines in town, as perfect conditions greeted us for the MyJet Criterium on Friday evening. By lap 15 of the picturesque 30-lap Criterium that took in Bendigo's historical CBD and leafy Rosalind Park, a break of 8 led the way. Grassman and Marwood dominating the sprints, winning 2 each, with Horsham's Sam Witsmits victorious in the other. But it was Czech rookie Wojtek Hachecki who snared the Criterium in his first appearance at Bendigo. And even though Grassman and Marwood had shared a taste of the bitumen, they finished second and third respectively. Saturday saw a packed schedule of support events. Young and old alike watched some of the world's best in action and cheered on the locals. Germans Lampata, Grassman and Bath made their mark. So did Swiss champions Marvuli and Perizzolo. The flying mullet Shane Archbold was never going to be an easy catch, nor fellow Kiwi Myron Simpson, and Korea's Park and Japan's Toshiki both sizzled in the heats. Plenty of Aussies impressed too. The Law brothers, Luke Davison, Hayden Bradbury, and young Southern Highlands sprint sensation Caleb Ewan.
Here goes Caleb Ewan, the under-19 world champion. He's starting to fly, but Luke Davison wants $100.
3 heats delivered a top field on Sunday evening for the Gillies Invitational Kieran final. And the Law prevailed, the Scott variety, in a time of 11:12. The flying mullet was fitted for a new helmet after a heavy stack in the Be Happy Orthodontics hot lap. But it was the long arms of the Laws again. Scott and brother Jackson scorched home to win in 24-25. The Blue Scope Golden Mile wheel race was a cracker and turned on a sensational finish. Sydney ace Luke Davison, a former world champion, won, flagging a return to some of his best form. And so we settled in for the climax of another magnificent Labor Day weekend, the McKagan Dakin Air Conditioning Bendigo International Madison. It was a frenzied pace from lap 1. Luke Davison and Leon von Bond signalled their intent early. Giant Bicycles Luke Davison and Big Ed Bisaker took out the first sprint ahead of Sassy's von Bond and Caleb Ewan. With 168 laps left, 6 riders launched an attack. The Law brothers riding for Ron's Cycling Essentials, Swiss champion Franco Marvuli, Green Globe's Life Lampata and Christian Grassman, and Shane Archbold. But the pack rejoined and the action intensified. Grassman and Lampata led, but Peter Lehmans, Marcel Bath and Andreas Mueller had other ideas and were on the attack. With 120 laps to go, Davison was down and out for the count. A critical stage in the race, and it's breathtaking stuff as Bath and Mueller and Lampata and Grassman got 1 lap up with 100 to go. Then, with phenomenal acceleration, Marvuli and partner fellow Swiss Loic Perizzolo also got a lap up. And the Laws weren't there to be broken. They got a lap up too. The Illawarra pair sprinted impressively all night, and with 90 laps to go were within 5 points of the leaders Lampata and Grassman. Marvuli and Perizzolo attacked, and with 73 laps to go, they went 2 laps up to snatch the lead. The next sprint saw Quest's Mark O'Brien and Sam Witsmits victorious, followed by the Law brothers. As the pace intensified, the Swiss pair, 2 laps up, were in front, with Bath and Mueller, Lampata and Grassman. The Laws and Hachecki and Blaha all 1 lap up. O'Brien and Witsmits took the next sprint ahead of Davison and Bisaker. Closing stages and points were critical. The Laws, Bath and Mueller, and Davison and Bisaker all won late sprints. It was enough to stitch up a podium finish for the European pair. But we weren't finished there. Adrenaline pumped as Barth and Mueller attacked, and with only 11 laps to go, they posed a real threat to the overall lead. But Marvuli and Perizzolo had different ideas and dug deep. The Swiss pair were sensational. With 3 laps to go, they'd put their name on first place. Barth and Mueller took second, and the Law brothers an impressive third. Franco Marvuli was ecstatic with his first win in Bendigo.
It's one of the biggest races in the world in the Madison, one of the longest races and the hardest ones. And I think I can say we're maybe not the best team on the track today, but we just played a good tactic and it worked out at the end.
Yeah, look, a lot of people have said to me it's very hard to get a lap up on this track. Is that true?
Yes, it's true, but because there's so many sprints, and the sprints were hard with the Law brothers. I saw after a quarter of a lap, a quarter of the distance, I saw that we can't probably beat them in the sprints, so we have to try something else. So we took the lap with them, let them work very hard on the lap, and then we just took the lucky one. We waited, I said to my partner, wait, normally win the Madison in the second half. And when we attacked, we really focused and said, if it's not that one, it's not going to be. So we really put all the energy and effort in this lap. Took the second lap, and then we just had to protect at the end.
And with 2 to go, you were already celebrating. You love the crowd, yeah?
I think I was celebrating like 20 laps to go, but as closer we come to the end, I mean, something can always happen. But I think at 10 laps to go, I said to like, if you can, just attack. If you don't, just stay in the bunch. We won this race, and it's just been terrific.
So a win to Marvuli and Perizzolo in 1 hour, 40 minutes, 16 seconds with 31 points and 1 lap up. Second, Barth and Mueller on 57 points, and a tight third to Scott and Jackson Law on 56 points. As the winners took the podium after plenty of fireworks inside the stadium, fireworks outside marked a fitting end to another fantastic Bendigo weekend.
Bendigo, you've been good to me all these years, and this victory is just for you. Thanks a lot.